This dock has been rerunning for every single update since 1.3 except for one update, which was the last update. So why is it always this dock? I'm kinda tired of this dock already. But anyways, you got damage increase, you do more damage the more elements the dock have, and berserk stack. Then you have to include guardian and medics on the team. So the gaming is simple. It will summon 4 souls, and you have to kill all the souls to remove the immunity of the dog. Then when you defeat all the souls, the dog will get a defense debuff. So here's the team. I'm using FUTABA here because like I mentioned in the previous video, the difference is huge. Like if I use Win instead of FUTABA, there's a 15 million difference, which is insane. That's why I have to use FUTABA here for the total, for the bigger total score. So finally, I can use my own Queen for a video for once. No more borrowing. So she's running awareness and troop set for style weapon, and then start screen I was able to get pretty good PS rate, 18%, which is quite insane. Then Vino, of course our element inflictor, and also she's gonna help us with killing the souls. The earlier you kill the souls, the better, so that I can debuff the defense quicker. And my queen is weaker, so that I actually have to kill the souls on the second turn instead. If your queen has 5-star weapon, you should be able to kill in the first turn, hopefully, so that you can start debuffing with Vino. If not, you have to kill Vino with skill 2 for the first turn and then second turn. So yeah, she's running Harmony and Truth, 5-star weapon, then stat screen. Then our sustain is gonna be Marion. If you don't have Marion, you can use Soy. And honestly, right, the amount of defense debuff on this team is crazy. It's a lot. So if you use a Soy, you can actually just do a skill 3, skill 2, like skill rotation. You don't even need to use gun because defense debuff is too much. But it also depends on, 5-star weapon. If you have A6, there's a lot of like stuff to take into account. So go to Lufel.net, do the calculation yourself to know how much defense debuff you actually need. Marion is good here because she can help me reach 0% defense debuff with the A1 PS rate so that I don't have to use Soy. Because Soy's purpose is only to debuff defense. With Marion, she can help buff a little bit with this passive. And then I have a 5-star weapon also to buff with skill 3 when I have diagnosis stack. So Marion is going to be better than Soy. Then Trust Prosperity set. This is required, set screen. So Navigator is going to be FUTABA. So like I already said, using her over Win gives me a big point difference. For the set, this Resolve Label, actually I don't even need this anymore. For some reason, when I swap this to Integrity Label, I think, oh yeah, it was this card. I'm getting less points, which is weird because the only thing that this set does is decrease 10% defense, which I do not need anymore. So integrity level should be better because it increases your stats. 2% attack times 2, I think, because there's 2 nuclear on the team. There's 4% extra. I do less points. I get less points. I don't know why. Maybe I do the calculations wrongly. Maybe I need more defense debuff. I don't know. But regardless, you can try replacing this if your defense debuff is too much. And I have a 5-star weapon. Start screen. Wonder Dagger, Ex Machina. Arc Knife is not needed because the defense debuff is super overkill. Only use this if you need to. Actually, right, if you use this, right, you cannot even follow the rotation because I didn't even attack a single time. So yeah, rotation is going to be completely different if you use Arc Knife. For Persona, we have Bishop Mountain. Bishop Mountain is just there for to activate the Ex Machina. You're not even going to use him in battle because crit damage, crit rate I find is better overall. But it also depends on your account maybe. Sometimes Bishop Mountain might be better. If you need Arc Knife to defense debuff, you should use Bishop Mountain so that you can debuff the defense. Then Dionysus, you need Rebellion, Yelanga also. You need Tarokaja. Yelanga has a good passive. You can increase crit damage taken. For turn order, it actually doesn't matter much, but ideally, like this is better. Under on second turn, because on 2 of the turns you can swap to Yelanga. Then we use the highlight to do a bit more damage because of the Yelanga passive, right? You know your skill 2? Ideally as many as possible. Oh, okay. 4-4, don't got it. Very good. Okay, so that your queen can hopefully kill later on. Now with Dionysus Rebellion. Then skill 3. Then queen skill 1. Ideally you want to kill this with the skill 1. But my queen is not strong enough. It barely kills. Yup, look at that. Barely. If you have 5-star weapon, it probably should kill. Then we do FUTABA skill 1. Buff defense and also activate Data Store. Do a skill. If your queen killed last turn, you can start doing a skill 1, skill 3 rotation. If not, like me, you can do a skill 2 to kill everything now. And then now you swap to Yelanga. Then you use a queen highlight. You swap to Yelanga first so that the passive will be active. So this highlight will do a bit more damage. Then we do revolution. Then skill 2. Then we can crush out. Do the big damage. Then we can do skill 3. This is gonna be good damage for this turn. Then we can start doing a skill 1. So your rotation for Vino might be different here, might be 1-3, 1-3. For me, I only just started 1. Then the longer Tarukaja. Should be good damage. Then skill 3. Then we use the debuffing highlight from Wonder. Skill 3. That's pretty good. 600k. And Vino skill 3. Dionysus Rebellion. Skill 2. Actually, I could have skill 3 there. That's a mistake. Because she already had a Dionysus diagnosis. It's fine. Skill 3. Using a skill 3 would be better to increase the damage a bit more. Then skill 1. And this will also activate the Data Storm. Skill 1. We do want to hit 4 elements soon. We actually swap first, Selanga, then we do a Vino highlight. This you guys have 4 elements, which is good. Because Queen wants the elements. We do bigger damage. And then Dionysus Revolution. And do skill 2 again. We don't want to use skill 3 now, just in case we don't get Diagnosis tag next turn. We crash out. Skill 3. Then FUTABA skill 3. Skill 3, you know, this is gonna be last turn. So the biggest damaging turn. Biggest point turn. Then go your longer Tarukaja. Then Maven can skill 3. Then we have Queen highlight. That's decent. Then skill 3. $45, $46. Oh, $47, that's pretty good.